Dear friends, welcome to the spoken tutorial on loops in Bash. In this tutorial, we will learn for loop, while loop with a few examples. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 12.04 operating system, GNU Bash version 4.1.10. Please note, GNU Bash version 4 or above is recommended to practice this tutorial. Let us start with an introduction to loops. Loops are used to execute a group of statements repeatedly. Let us see the syntax. For expression 1, 2, 3, statement 1, 2, 3, and this is the end of for loop. An alternate syntax of for loop is for variable in sequence range statement 1, 2, 3 and end of for loop. Let us see an example of for loop using the first syntax. In this program, we will calculate the sum of first n numbers. Note that our file name is for.sh. This is our shebang line. The variable number will store the value given by user. The value is an integer here. Now we initialize the variable sum as 0. This is where we begin the for loop. First we initialize I to 1, then we check whether I is less than or equal to number. Now here we calculate the sum as sum plus I and then we print it. After this we increment the value of I by 1 and then we check the condition till this condition is false. On exiting the for loop, this message is printed. Let us execute the program and observe what happens. On the terminal, type chmod +x for.sh. Then type /for.sh. I will enter 5 as the input number. The sum that is calculated for each value of I is displayed. After that, the last line of the output is displayed. Sum of first n numbers is 15. Now let us see the flow of the program. Let me resize the windows. First we have the value of I as 1. Then we check whether 1 is less than or equal to 5. Since the condition is true, we calculate the sum as 0 plus 1. Now we have the sum as 1. Then we print sum, that is 1. Next, I is incremented by 1 and the new value of I is 2. Then we check whether 2 is less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. And now sum will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. I is then incremented by 1 and then the new value of I is 3 and we get sum as 6. The script will continue to add the next value of I to the previous value in sum. This will continue till I is less than or equal to 5 is false. On exiting the for loop, the final message is printed. Let us see another example of for loop using the second syntax. I have written the code in this file and named it as for-loop.sh. This simple program will list the files in a directory. This is the shebang line. Then we have for loop. ls command lists the directory content. -1 lists one file per line. This will list all the files present in your home directory. This is the end of for loop. Let us execute the script on the terminal by typing chmod +x for-loop.sh. Type for-loop.sh. This will display all the files present in the home directory. Now we will learn about while loop. Let us understand the syntax first. While, condition, statement 1, 2, 3, end of while loop. This means that the while loop will execute as long as the condition is true. Let us see an example of while loop. Here I have named it as while.sh. In this program, we will calculate the sum of even numbers within a given range. Let us go through the code. Here we accept a number from the user and store it in variable number. Next we declare variables I and sum and initialize them to 0. Now this is the while condition. Here we check whether I is less than or equal to value of number given by the user. Then we calculate the sum by adding value of I to value of sum. Next we increment the value of I with 2. This will ensure that we only add the even numbers. And the while loop is repeated till the value of I exceeds the value of number. When we exit the while loop, we print the sum of all even numbers within the given range. Let us execute the program. Type on the terminal chmod +x while.sh /while.sh. I will give 15 as my input. The last line of the output is sum of even numbers within the given range is 56. Let me resize the window and explain the output. First we check whether I, which is 0, is less than or equal to the number which is 15. The condition is true, hence sum will be 0 plus 0, that is 0. Now I will be incremented by 2 and the new value of I is 2. Then we check if 2 is less than or equal to 15. The condition again is true, so we add 0 plus 2. Now sum has the value 2. Again the value of I will be incremented by 2, so now value of I will be 2 plus 2, that is 4. And the next value of sum will be 4 plus 2, that is 6. In the same way, the script will continue to add 2 to the previous value of I till it exceeds 15. And we get the total value in sum as 56. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned two different syntax of for loop and we also learned about the while loop. As an assignment, find the sum of first n prime numbers. Watch the video available at the link shown below. It summarizes the spoken tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial Project team conducts workshops using spoken tutorials, gives certificates to those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. Spoken Tutorial Project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT, MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the link shown below. The script has been contributed by FOSSEE and Spoken Tutorial team. This is Ashwini Patil from IIT Bombay, signing off. Thank you for joining.